Right now, currently, right here, it is December 31st, 2024. It is New Year's Eve, baby. And we're going to Melbourne for the best fireworks show on earth. Let's go. Have you ever seen a news story on the news, right? 2 days later, because of that news story, you have flown to a different city. Has that ever happened to you?
Melbourne will ring in the new year with a world-class light show. 14 tonnes of fireworks will be set off. That's 5 tonnes more than the Sydney Harbour Spectacular.
14 tonnes of fireworks. Bigger than the Sydney Spectacular?
We're firing 27 rooftops across the city.
Preparing to crane 14 tonnes of fireworks onto barges and skyscrapers.
It's the biggest square kilometre display ever fired in the world.
Biggest square kilometre display ever fired in the world.
The dazzling display will be visible from everywhere you can see the city skyline. And if you're keen to get amongst it, family-friendly celebration zones featuring live entertainment and food trucks will be set up at Docklands, Flagstaff and Treasury Gardens and Kings Domain.
Well, it obviously sounds like I need to film this, so let's go. Now, obviously, millions of people worldwide know that the Sydney, Australia fireworks display is actually the best fireworks display in the world. My home city, but apparently not this year. And I've never seen fireworks in Melbourne. You see, I've made many New Year's Eve videos in Sydney in the past, including this one. Including this one.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! And definitely this one as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So at some point, a car must have come on the tarmac and then just driven off into the grass. Should I be worried about that? Alright, so now that I've arrived, I need to find where the train station is so I can get to Melbourne City, CBD. Does anyone know where the train station is? Airport train station? Oh wait, it doesn't exist.
Damn!
And after an overpriced, overpacked red airport bus, guys, we finally made it to Melbourne. Welcome to Melbourne. Every time I've come to Melbourne, I've always thought that that little tower looks like that Tokyo Tower in Tokyo. I mean, it wouldn't be in Sydney, would it? Because it's a Tokyo Tower. But according to Google Maps, it's called the Melbourne City Orchestra. I think it was called something different a little while ago. I'm not sure though. Did you guys see the tram that just passed? Not this one, obviously, but the other one. They had a money escort truck, one of those secure vans. Reminds me of that movie Money Train. Does anyone remember that 90s classic Money Train? Was Jennifer Lopez in it? She seems like she was in a lot of 90s movies. I don't know. It was good though. It was really good. I think this is where I really need to be for New Year's. Somewhere near here. This would be a great spot to look. Basically standing on this side of the water. How amazing would it be to stand somewhere over here looking at all these buildings? Well, some of them, a lot of them I think, will have fireworks on top of them going up, 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 right? I don't know what I'm doing with my hand here. I'm not too sure what I'm doing with my hand here, but basically you know what I'm trying to say. And trust me, I'm not trying to say hand jobs. I'm really not. But hey, if you thought that, good for you. Now look, the $1 million question here is, will this bridge be open for pedestrians to stand on? If so, maybe this is the better spot. I don't know. This is my first time doing this, right? river's looking really good right now. What do you guys reckon? Do you think this is a good spot? I mean, it's not like you could tell me and say, hey Gareth, definitely go somewhere else. But hey, I thought I'd include you anyway. I don't know what's going on right now, but there's been like 2 ambulances and now a fire truck rushing down here, so hopefully it's nothing too serious. Okay, so I booked a hotel for 2 nights yesterday. I'm flexible. I could stay longer if I want because I haven't booked my flight home yet. Technically speaking, I could get an XPT train home to Sydney. I've never ever caught the XPT. We'll see what happens. Well, that's definitely a cool shot. Is it not? Merry Christmas. So I think I'm going to go to my, technically it's a hostel. It's a 4-bed bunk room. This should be interesting. It's actually the Melbourne YHA, which I'm guessing stands for Youth Hostel Australia. I mean, that would be the logical choice, right? That would make sense, right? And it's just over there on the other side, right? I'll show you what my room looks like once I get there. Merry Christmas. And keep the change, you filthy animal. By the way, if you've ever been to London, slight London vibes with this area right here. And this is awesome. It's a restaurant underneath a bridge in the middle of the river. And this reminds me of Paris, France. There's this really good Harrison Ford movie called Frantic. Him and his wife in the movie, right? They go to France, Paris, to be specific, and his wife gets abducted, right? And he has to go and do Harrison Ford stuff. He wiggles his finger and tries to, shout at them to get them to comply, right? Anyway, they end up going to a place that looks like this at the end of the movie. It has a miniature Statue of Liberty, just like the one in New York City, right? But there's a smaller version in real life on a little island in between a bridge like this in Paris. Me and my mum actually went there, and we actually made a video right there in Paris. It's a really cool little setup. So I think definitely somewhere around here is where we're going to be for the fireworks. But I just saw, right, this is this little restaurant, but look here. Obviously, the river floods. Check that out. There's a flood. There's a flood sign in it to detect how high the water gets. Gosh. I mean, I've never been down here, so let's have a quick look, right? Makes sense. How cool is this? Pretty sure that swan is straight out of Squid Game because he's obviously got a number on him. The question is he going to die? I really can't be sitting here. I've got places to be. Really cool spot though. It almost feels like I shouldn't be here. It almost feels like I need an RSVP just to get to this place. That's how exclusive it looks. I'm a star, baby. That was definitely a bit too gay. That's a little bit too gay. There's a nice sneaky little area. Let's look at the trains. Wow, this is awesome. What a fabulous shot. If I ask him to honk, do you think he'll do it? Moments like that happen. I can't help but think, that was so cool. Once again, a little bit gay, just a little bit gay, Gareth. Stop it, stop it. No. I feel like I should be bringing Edward Norton here. I don't know why, Edward Norton should be here right now. And by the way, I have absolutely no idea who Brad Pitt is. Who is that guy? Who is he? figment of my imagination. Awesome little place, but by the way, look at this advertisement behind me. How sick is that? Groceries delivered at sonic speeds. I mean, come on, who ever thought about this? Is a marketing genius. I'm guessing Milk Run is some sort of company that sells, I don't know, maybe cum, I don't really know, but there you go. You cannot deny that there's something really, really cool about Melbourne's infrastructure with public transport. Blown away every time I come here. It's awesome. And pretty much made it, guys. Here is my backpackers, the YHA. This place has some interesting artwork. And an elevator. It's gonna be me. At the moment, there's no one here. I'm gonna take one of those beds in a sec, but we have a view. And how good is this view, I wonder? Yeah, it'll do. At the end of the day, it was cheap enough, and I have stayed at a lot of YHAs in the past. I actually really like the vibe of hanging with other people. Mixed dorm is the way to go. Can you imagine being in a room with a bunch of dudes? Gosh, kill me now. So I'm gonna stay on the bottom bed because I don't really want to be on top. Anyway, I got a map to show you guys whereabouts we are right now. As far as I know, we are round about there somewhere. Round about there. Let's see, the train line goes from Southern Cross, snakes around all the way to Flinders Street Station. So we're going to be standing, hopefully, on this area, on this side of the water, hopefully in the roughly the midway point, so we can see the city towers going up in flames this way and that way. Roughly the 50-50 mark, you know? That's the plan at least. Yeah, I'm not going to complain. The room's not too bad, to be honest. That's going to be my bed right there. But if there was one thing that I'd like to complain about, it's this right here. You can't bring your own alcohol into this property or room. God damn it! I just wanted to get fucked up. Is that too much to ask, YHA? Is that too much to ask? So I just woke up from a 2-hour sleep. Just a bit of a nap, cat nap, dog nap, a bird nap. I'm gonna continue walking around, wait for those beautiful fireworks, baby. Right now I'm actually fully surrounded by trains everywhere. There's a train there, train-ish, tram. It's a pretty cool little place. Very nice. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to just jump on this tram and stay within the city area and see what we can find. So I asked ChatGPT if there are like 9 PM fireworks here in Melbourne. Apparently it's 9:30 and they go off at specific locations including Docklands. I'll show you a list.
Family-friendly celebration zones featuring live entertainment and food trucks will be set up at Docklands, Flagstaff and Treasury Gardens and King's Domain.
But then of course midnight is the Midnight Spectacular with laser lights and fireworks. That's going to be happening everywhere kind of thing, but I think we're going to go to Docklands and have a look, see if there's anything going on there right now. Okay, so I've just come to Spencer Street on La Trobe Street. Have a look at this. I think this is an old W class. Here I am spitting letters like I know my shit. I really don't. I'm a huge fan of the trams, I just don't know the names of these things. But look at that! Looks like it's been turned into a coffee shop. Oh my god, it has. Here I am, frothing at my mouth, wanting some tram coffee. I actually don't drink coffee. Very cool. and there's a live one. A live one and a dead one. Very sad. Very happy. Okay, so I just got off at this stop right here, and there are no trams going to Docklands, which is further that way. All trams come this way or that way. They are not going that way, which is a 10-minute walk, and that's all because of the New Year's Eve fireworks. They want people to have walking room apparently, so they've stopped the trams at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, something like that. So I'm going to jump on this one and head to the City Circle train line, one of those stations. And here's literally a little flyer about New Year's Eve right now. Alright, so I've just reached Flagstaff train station. This is the underground railway station here in Melbourne. This is underneath the actual park itself. So there's no entry after 12 AM. We will be going down there in a future video. But I wanted to have a quick look here to see what the setup is for New Year's. Let's have a quick browse. So we're pretty much on top of Flagstaff railway station right now. It's underneath this. And this is the park setup. We have a great view of the buildings. And I guess some of these buildings will be going off. So yeah, it's 5:30 right now. And there's not much going on. Obviously this is a family friendly zone, right? It's a tram. I can't help myself. Every time I see one I'm like, oh. There's the city buildings above me. I think what we're going to do, we're going to move to the next station, the next train station, which is also a designated zone. I think that could be, I have no idea.
Will be set up at Docklands, Flagstaff and Treasury Gardens and King's Domain.
So we're going past the Melbourne Central train station and going to the next underground train station, which is at Parliament Gardens. Am I saying that right? No. Just reached Parliament Station, which is near the gardens where I need to be. But of course you guys already knew that. No shit, Sherlock. I'm starting to understand why that train station is called Parliament. I'm not gonna lie, very spectacular. Even though I've seen these places many times before, mainly on the tram as I go past it. And we finally reached one of our many destinations tonight. Let's see what this park looks like with capacity levels. It's now 6 o'clock, so it should be pretty packed. So you may be wondering what these steel things are on these trees. And I'm pretty sure it's to stop the possums that live in these parks to stopping them from climbing up, right? They are pretty big trees. You know what would be funny though? If you actually picked up a possum and then placed them onto the bark right there, people will be like, well, how the fuck did he get up? And the possum would be like, well, how the fuck do I get down? So that'd be kind of funny.
Watch it.
There it goes. A very nice little area in this park. And it's pretty much kicking off a bit better than the other park. I mean, it is about 6:30 right now. So, yeah. Both parks, I guess, are picking up the pace right now. But once again, I don't think either of these parks is my kind of vibe. So just over there is where we were, right? Treasury Gardens, near Parliament Station. But just here is something you wouldn't see much in Sydney, Australia. It's the main railway line. Without offence, anybody curious enough could either jump down, which we're not going to do because that's probably illegal. But we're just going to walk here since there are no signs that says you can't. I mean, this is awesome. If I figure out what train line that is, I will definitely let you guys know. I mean, that's just got future accident written all freaking over it. And of course, that's Federation Square, directly ahead. So as you can see, no Federation Square. Federation Square, right here. This marking space right here, they've stopped all the trams, they've stopped all the traffic, they've put terrorist-proof, I'm guessing, infrastructure. Stop bad people from doing bad things, you know? This is one of those mechanisms, I don't know what you'd call it. That seems pretty sturdy to me. That ain't going nowhere. Damn. It's gonna stop the truck in its tracks, probably. Honestly, I would have expected crowds to be pretty crazy at this point. I am standing at Federation Square. Yes, there's people here. Not many. By the way, they're actually building a metro tunnel. They've been digging here and many other sites for the past like 4 years or so. That's what's going on there. But it's like 7 o'clock now. Things are very close. If this was Sydney, it would be completely packed with people. So those are the official areas that they suggest you go to. We've been to 2 of them. And they've got a stage here and everything. Where is all the people? I don't know what's going on here. I'm from Sydney. This is really weird. I expected thousands here for this time of day. This time of day, come on. And just to give you an idea of what time it is right now, it's 7 p.m. Just turned 7 on the dot. Look where I am. I honestly expected a lot more people in this particular area, waiting for the views. So as you can see, they have now blocked off all tram traffic, all car traffic, right outside Federation Square, right outside Flinders Street Station. It is getting very busy in this area where crowds are obviously going to, I'm guessing, down there. It's a very beautiful, very famous church right outside Flinders Street Station. Yeah, there's no more tram traffic here whatsoever.
Welcome to City of Melbourne.
I have never seen Melbourne like this before. How cool. But definitely a bit sad. Maybe wondering to yourself, well, why is it sad, Gareth? Because I'm walking in the middle of the fucking tram tracks.
Remember, New City is alcohol free. Let's keep it safe. Penalties to apply.
With absolutely no consequences. There's no trams. It's so sad. Looking down Swanston Street. Wow. I have never seen Swanston Street like this before in my whole life.
Catch the 9:30 fireworks at our designated celebration zone.
So I'm walking on Swanston Street, the very famous Melbourne Swanston Street. And here I am, walking onto the tracks without looking where I'm going first. Was I just hit by a tram? No, I was not. This is one of those new metro stations that they're building, by the way. I will definitely come to the opening of that if I can.
I survived! Yes! And the crowd goes wild. All right, guys, I'm going to start my show. Do you guys want to see the show? Yes. But I do want to make sure that everyone knows where the show is going to be happening. So before we do anything, I'm just going to make sure that everyone knows what's going to be happening and where it's going to be happening.
I'll tell you exactly where the show is happening. It's happening right here, goddamn it, right now. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, why the hell aren't you? We're having fun. Wherever we go, we have fun. And we might come across a train or a tram, if they're there, wherever I go. All right, so I'm at the corner of Swanston and Little Collins, and you can see these police officers, but no, the red lights on the floor, right? They're on every corner. Green, green, red. Have you guys ever seen anything like this before? Look at that. I've never seen that before. Sydney does not have that. That's kind of cool. And these ones right here are going to do the exact same. Look at that. Have you guys ever seen that before? Look at that. That's so random. It's actually warm. I mean, I say it's kind of cool, but what it really is, it's the government trying to protect dickheads that are on their phone, that are crossing the street without having looked first. It's to stop these dickheads from natural selection, right? Charles Darwin, right? Wow. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, so I've just decided to come to McDonald's just to get some energy for tonight, right? Because I really didn't want some McDonald's while I was in Melbourne, but I really think I might need the energy regardless, right? All the walking I'm about to be doing, but then I saw this thing and I'm like, what the hell is this? The kitchen must be underneath, so that's kind of cool. Another thing I have never seen before. Thanks, Melbourne, you're doing good for me so far. This is all in the name of boosting energy. I want you to know that. Alright guys, so we're back here again. I just quickly met up with a good friend of mine, Linda Memphis. How's it going, Linda? So, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take my hat back to my hotel room, and then I'm going to go on the other side. So this is Flinders Street tram station, and yeah, no trams coming right now. Never seen it like this before. No matter how busy it might get down here, someone still finds the time to do some exercise. You go, girl. Somebody's getting a random search. But yeah, all these people seem to have come from the train station. God, it's crazy right now. There you go. I am officially hatless. My hat is back in my room. Alright, instead of go back, we're going down a little alleyway. One old bridge next to one new bridge. Interesting contrast. Yeah? And it actually smells like piss down here. Now there's a park full of people here. I mean, on and off, right? It's not really full. They're actually facing the wrong direction, right? Harry Styles is over there, right? That's the right direction. That's the only one direction to be going on. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. The other side is where the views are at. Alright, so I'm looking towards Crown Casino right now. Very famous casino here in Melbourne. Everyone knows all about it. This is where the party is at, right here tonight, December 31st, 2024. This is where it's happening. So the more and more I get into the middle, you can start to see these buildings behind me. And that's what we're looking for, great views of those buildings, because those are the ones that are going up, right? I'm not sure what's going on there, but all of a sudden, that just started to overflow. You can see the white coming out right now. It just started right now. Does anyone know where that's coming from and why it just started? If you know what's going on, please let me know in the comments down below. I've never been here in my life. Alright, so it's 8:55 p.m. right now. 9:30 is when the fireworks start. This is a very good spot, but it's not perfect. Yeah. There's the crown. Just so you guys get your bearings, right? Come to think of it, maybe this might be an even better spot. They do this all the time, the casino, with the flame. They've been doing that shit for years. That's pretty cool. How is that allowed? I feel like that's illegal. I can slightly feel the heat from here, just ever so slightly. So imagine what they're feeling right there. How is that legal? Imagine the gas bill. I have a genuine question though. If I can feel the fire from here, what happens to the seagulls when they are literally over it? I mean, it's rest in peace, let's face it. So you can see the lights in the river starting to really reflect now. I think that's going to look awesome when the fireworks are up in the air. It's going to be great. Almost nighttime. And those river lights, those reflections are looking really good. I really like this spot. Guys, literally a minute and a half to go. 1.5 minutes to go. 30 seconds to go, roughly.
15 seconds.
It's getting exciting. I hear noise. I hear noise. Where's the fireworks? Where's the fireworks? We can hear it. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. This is the most bullshit 9:30 fireworks I have ever seen in my life. So remember those parks that I was going to, the family areas? Well, those are the only areas that the fireworks were being set off on, apparently. What the fuck? Why is that happening? And mind you, from what we could hear from the echoes, it didn't really last that long, right? So yeah, I'm coming back to that spot or another bridge for the midnight fireworks. Fingers crossed it's going to be good. Definitely a letdown for the 9 p.m, 9:30 p.m. situation so far. Definitely a letdown. So I've currently walked into the casino. It's pretty busy. Absolutely packed, guys. I've been inside of this casino a couple of times over the years, and I can honestly say I have never seen it this packed, ever. Very interesting. As someone who's not really big into gambling, unless it's the stock market maybe, I'm more interested in those chandeliers. That's cool. So this is where the legendary Logie Awards are held. Well, they used to be held here back in the day. I don't think they're held here anymore. I think it might be in Queensland. This is where the celebrities used to come and do their interviews. And there's a freaking Christmas tree that's physically turning around. Wow, that's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. A good friend of mine, Ali, and myself came here to Melbourne probably 15 years ago. Katy Perry was here and a bunch of other Logie stars were doing a red carpet interview. Hey, how's it going? Me and Ali were doing press interviews. Literally, we were one of the press media getting our microphone and camera ready to interview all the individual celebrities that came here. That was a really, really cool time. If I ever find any footage, I'll put it up. So yeah, I'm back on another bridge. It's the other bridge on the other side of the bridge that you saw before, right? And remember that walkway where the Fight Club was? Brad Pitt and Edward Norton? They've actually blocked it off, so you can't walk down there right now. So if you wanted to go that way, the only way is from this side. It's a bit risky. It's honestly one of those situations where I like this spot, but I really don't like it for one specific reason. So I think we're going to go back to where we were. We'll have to wait and see. Absolutely packed over here. Absolute fucking chaos. It's not as bad as Sydney, but it's getting close. Alright, we're almost at the bridge, guys. I think this is truly the money shot. I really do. Pretty lights. Very pretty. Very cool. I don't know where all these people are walking to. A lot are coming our way and a lot are going my way. But none of them, not many at least, none of them seem to be going to that bridge. It looks decent, but is it good? Let's find out what you guys reckon. Is it any good? I'm not too sure what these lights are. Very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen them before. There's a sign on the other side. I want to see what it says up there. I can hear all them humming. All the humming from all the lights are on. So it's something to do with the Crown Casino. Interesting. Alright. Woo! Yeah! So yeah, I've pretty much made my mind up. I think this is where we're going to be. And in a strange way, I think it might be just a little bit better than the bridge over there, right? The first bridge that we were on. So, we'll have to wait and see. They've just turned their fireballs on again. You can really feel the heat, even from here, you really do. It's genuinely something you don't see every day. Cars going through a building, going through the Crown Casino. It's kind of cool actually, I must admit. Alright guys, well this is pretty much it. There are 4 minutes, there's 4 minutes until midnight. This bridge has become so packed within the past 45 minutes. I mean, it was kind of manageable before, but now everyone's on the road behind me. The cars are having trouble getting past. Have a look. I just noticed Flinders Street Station. They've just turned the lights on. I don't know why, but the lights have not been on all this time until now. Lights on. Oh my God, we're getting close. We're getting close. This is it, guys. Woo! Yes! Woo! I can't see any timer anywhere. In Sydney, there's a timer on the bridge. Let's hope 2025 is a good one, guys, and beyond. And beyond. 20 seconds on the radio. This is it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's pretty cool. Melbourne doing New Year's only the way Melbourne could actually do it. With these fire towers, that's awesome. Which is pretty appropriate right now, since a lot of these fireworks are actually called stars, I'm pretty sure. And check out, there's the station. There is Flinders Street Station. Glowing. Multicolored. Wow. There goes the train by. People on those trains right now got a pretty cool view. Everyone down there's frying in the fry pan right now. That must be so hot. Lights going through the cloud of fireworks. That's really cool. Was that it? Woo! Was it as good as Sydney? Oh, God no. No. And this is the part where everybody starts shaking the bridge. This bridge has actually been shaking quite a lot when people walk on it for the past 2 hours. So was that a fun experience? Absolutely. Was it a great experience to see the fireworks everywhere? Absolutely. But if you want to compare it to the best in the world, which is Sydney, Australia, and most people who love fireworks know that, right? Sydney, Australia's got the best fireworks in the world. So when you do compare it to Sydney, Australia, how does it stack up? Well, not very good. It was, oh God, someone's smoking marijuana around here. I can 100% smell it. 100%. To be completely honest, try not to be hit by a car as well while I talk, but to be completely honest, one of the best things about this fireworks display is actually the Crown Casino's fire things behind me. But the thing is, they do that every night anyway, regardless of New Year's Eve, so definitely fun. If you guys enjoyed this experience, my video, give us a like and subscribe if you felt like I deserved a sub, and come along for the ride, because I will be making quite a few more videos in and around Melbourne regarding the tram network, regarding the train network, and I'm going to get right over for a second. I love you and leave you, and I shall see you for the next video. Happy New Year, guys. Bye.
I got it.